As you can tell by the title, I have COVID. So since I'm stuck in the house for the next 14 days, might as well start this YouTube channel I've been talking about for years. Roll the intro. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Big Ian. My name is Ian, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. As you guys can tell by that intro, yeah, I'm sitting at home with coronavirus. I'm not gonna lie. When I opened up my result and it said positive, there wasn't like this feeling of fear or worry. It was actually like a feeling of relief because of the career field that I work in. I was just waiting to catch it. Not saying that I wasn't being safe, not saying that I wasn't wearing my mask or anything like that, but it was just kind of one of the things that could happen because of the work that I do. So we're gonna get into the video. I'm gonna tell you guys about what I do, and I'll tell you guys about my symptoms and how I'm feeling, and you know, we're gonna start this YouTube journey with a video about my journey with COVID. Let's go. So I am a middle school teacher. And so last Wednesday, February 10th, here in Dallas, the forecast was calling for some bad weather. So last Wednesday we were at work and we were just kind of waiting, like, all right, what are we doing? Like, you know, like what exactly are we going to be doing for the next couple of days? Because the weather is supposed to be really bad. And as teachers, we love getting that work is canceled email. Like that's high on the list of things that we love to get as teachers. We love our students, don't get us wrong, but we work hard, and we have worked extremely hard during this pandemic. So getting a canceled work email, it's amazing. So, you know, we got the work canceled emailed on Wednesday and left work, went to the gym, left the gym, went to church. And this is my normal routine. I'm always at work, then I go to the gym, then I go to the church, and then I go home. And then when I got home, it was around like 9-10 o'clock when I got home. And I wasn't feeling too good. And I was like, I'm really not feeling good. Like I had the chills. My nose was running a little bit. And so as I'm walking to go into my apartment, I'm like, you know what? I'm off work tomorrow. Let me go ahead and take some medicine. So I hop back in my car. I go to Target because I literally live like 3 minutes away from Target, and I pick up some medicine. And then I come back home and I take my medicine and I go to sleep. So fast forward, I sleep. I wake up the next day and I'm like, I still have the chills. I still have the chills. So it's Thursday and I still have the chills. So in my head, I'm like, it could possibly be that when I sweat at the gym and then I go outside into the freezing cold, that's kind of where my sickness is coming from. Never in my head did I think like I could have COVID, because this has been my routine for the past almost a year. You know, when the gyms were closed, I wasn't going to the gyms, but as soon as the gyms opened back up, I was back in the gym. So this has been my routine. And because I'm a teacher, I get tested every 14 days. Every 14 days I go get tested, and I have had negative results ever since last year. This is the first time I've ever tested positive. So I've always had a negative result. So I'm not thinking it's COVID. I'm just like, cool. I'm just gonna keep taking my medicine. Y'all, I go through like over half the bottle of the medicine that I'm taking because, again, that's my normal routine. Whenever I get sick, I take my medicine, I drink my tea, and I call it a day. But this time was different. Real different. Friday rolls around and I have this banging headache. I've never had a migraine before. I don't think I've ever had a migraine before. And apparently some people have told me that it's something that they would never wish on their worst enemy. I've never had a migraine. But it was just like pressure all right here, y'all. It was like pressure, just pressure. And my head was pounding. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get tested. And the normal place that I go get tested for COVID was closed because the weather here in Dallas was extremely bad for the past couple of days. So I ended up going to my local CVS and I took a COVID test. And this was also the first COVID test where I had to do the nasal swab. Every other test has been a mouth swab. This one was the nasal swab, and it was the self one. And so that process was in and of itself. It wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was not that bad. It actually made me laugh because it tickled, and I was sneezing a lot and my eyes were watering. And the lady was like, yep, you must have did it right because you have a lot of tears and you're sneezing a lot. I was like, cool. I was like, so when can I expect my result to come back? She was like, 3 to 5 days. I was like, cool. So roll up the little thing, put it in the tub thing, and I drive off. I come home. And I'm like, cool, 3 to 5 days. Work is canceled, so I'll be at home. That Saturday, I get an email from CVS saying your results are here. I'm like, well, that's quicker than 3 to 5 days. So I opened up my results. Boom. In big red letters, positive. I was like, okay, what now? So that was, what's today? Today's February 15th. That was February 12th. That I got my result. That's February 12th that I got my result. And so this is day 3 or 4, I don't know, of having COVID. And so day 1, I was like, I'm chilling. I'm walking around the house. I know that I have COVID. I live alone, so I get to quarantine by myself. I can still taste, I can still smell. So I'm really just like, I'm living it up. You know what I mean? I'm like, I have it. It's not that bad. But then I'm like starting to realize I can't smell certain things. And so I had this candle burning. And it's the Bath & Body Works aromatherapy stress relief candle. So I had this thing burning. So I had that thing burning, but I could feel the effects of it. Like I'm getting sleepy, but I can't smell it. So y'all, this is what I do. I take the candle, don't judge me. I blow it out and I literally put my face in it like this. And so anybody who knows, when you blow out a candle, that smoke is really, really strong. I'm literally face in the candle like this with the smoke. Nothing. I'm like, all right. So then I go and I eat. And so I made this Cajun shrimp and chicken pasta. And I'm eating it, and I made it Cajun, so it's spicy. And I could feel the spice in my mouth, but I couldn't taste it. And I was like, and there it is. My smell and my taste is gone. And yeah, but I will say this. That is the worst of it so far. I feel fine. I'm still working out at home to keep my lungs going, but I just cannot taste or smell my food or cleaning products or soap or anything like that, but it doesn't change my routine. I'm still showering every day, still brushing my teeth, I'm still eating, I'm still cleaning. I just can't smell any of it. I don't have a fever, and that's kind of how it's been so far. I've only had it for 3 or 4 days. And so I'm gonna keep these videos coming so that you guys know exactly how I'm coming with having COVID. So if you wanna follow this journey, click that subscribe button. Every video is not gonna be like this, so I'm just sitting and talking. I'm super excited about building my channel. I called it Being Ian because in this season of my life, I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about life. I'm learning a lot about God. I'm learning a lot about relationships. And I want you guys to learn with me. I want to bring you on this journey with me. It's been an interesting ride so far. I have a lot of experiences that I cannot wait to share with you guys. This just happens to be the first one. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is only the first video of the COVID Chronicles. We're gonna keep these coming back. But if nobody has told you today, I love you and I can't wait to see you again. Peace.